and this is something that I was terrified to tell my dietitian and my therapist. I was very, very scared because for the longest time, I haven't had anyone like higher up that I had to talk to or tell or really answer to. Like, I've had no one that I've had to answer to. And, you know, I've only ever had to like come on here and tell you guys like, oh no, like I failed another diet, or oh no, I gained weight. The response is always the same. Obviously there's a lot of people who are like, oh my God, it's okay, we understand, like been there, done that, we're humans. But then there are the majority of people are very like rude and like harsh and, oh my God, she's never gonna get it, she's just gonna die. And just so like lack of understanding and lack of sympathy or empathy or just like any sort of like understanding. That is like always what I've been used to. And I have been so scared to like tell you guys, and because of that reason. And then, you know, that same like scared feeling that I feel towards like telling you guys that I have failed again, failed for the lack of a better term here. I was feeling that way towards like my dietitian and my therapist, and I was completely honest with the both of them. I told them exactly how I was feeling, where I stand, how I'm doing, and I was completely honest. And the way that they took it like shocked me and like put me back into reality, that like YouTube isn't reality. The response that I get on YouTube isn't reality. YouTube isn't what I should be answering to. This is just a way for me to share my life. And yeah, my therapist and my dietitian were like, I am so proud of you for being honest. Like, this is like the perfect step to take. It's showing that you are ready. And I actually told my therapist a week ago during my therapy session, obviously, but then I told my dietitian through email because I didn't have an appointment. And I just want to read to you the first part back that my dietitian sent me. First of all, I am proud of you. Thank you for your email. Thank you for your openness and transparency with your therapist and now me. This demonstrates to me that you are more ready for surgery now than even some post-op patients I have worked with in the past have ever allowed themselves to be. It takes a lot of courage to open up about your struggles, so I appreciate that you shared that with me. And then there's like 4 other paragraphs, but those are private. I was shocked. This whole thing where it's like answering to professionals versus like just people in the comments, like there's such a difference in between the two. And it's like, it brought me back to reality where it's like, these are the people that I need to be speaking to about my issues. They're the opinions that matter. And I don't know, it just like meant a lot to me. And I don't know. So I just wanted to like, you know, get you guys kind of updated on that like just this whole thing. I've noticed that like what's going on with Destiny and like live streams and like, I don't know, me getting like pneumonia again, which I'm feeling a lot better. I thank you guys for the well wishes. Just the mixture of like all that, I stopped taking care of myself. Again, that is why I have to choose me. I have to continue doing that because the minute I stopped, they're
super comfy. And then I also got 2 controllers for the Switch because the other one that we have broke. And I realized, you know what? I want one too. Because I just used the controller that came with the Switch. So I just got 2 of these, which I highly recommend. It broke because it fell, by the way. But these look so cool once they're lit up. Like, you can literally change the color of your Switch controller. Blue, red, pink, purple, or it can be rainbow, but this is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. I'll show you guys when it's turned on. So I forgot to show you guys, but I don't know if you remember this gift I got from Pink Sparkles. Me and Twinkie. It's a wooden heart. This is where I have it. In the living room. Isn't it so cute? I kind of want to figure out where she got that and get more. So we are about to play Mario, and I wanted to show you the controllers lit up. So you press this button right here and it changes. See, look at that. So every single day I could be using a green one, I could use a yellow the next day, blue the next day, orange. It's actually really freaking cool. Yep, I'm gonna be doing pink, but you can also do rainbow. So yeah, we're about Mario Kart. I'm gonna whoop her butt. All right, so it is now nighttime, and I just wanted to show you guys what these look like in the dark. Celine always has hers on rainbow, but I decided pink and purple are my two faves for this.
I wouldn't expect purple.
It's just so pretty on here.
The pink looks really good.
Yeah, let me show them the purple. Let me get there. That's the purple. Look how pretty. I don't know. I'm just like low-key obsessed. Hello. So today has been a busy day. I had an appointment, some errands to run, and then we had to come get Twinkie because she had a vet appointment, and that went really well. It was just like her checkup to get shots. You guys know how that goes. She's in her target goal weight, so I'm so proud of her. The little baby. Oh, I also had a dietitian appointment. So normally my dietitian appointments are going to be like once a month, check-ins, but this one was more so because I needed a little bit more guidance and instruction, like goals. And so I wanted to share with you guys the goals that my dietitian gave me. And I'm not gonna lie, they kind of shocked me because we're all so used to like all these stories, especially like on TV, like Dr. Now, like they only get to eat like 1,200 calories. It's crazy. So, you know, that's what a lot of people assume the journey to weight loss surgery is like, but it's not like that at all, like at all in any sort of way. So I do want to share the goals. So first things first is, these are just like goals to aim for. 30 grams of fiber, which I've never really tracked my fiber before, so I have no idea how much fiber I'm currently eating. 85 grams of fat. That seems like a lot, but I also don't know how much I'm eating. I do know like in the past when I try to like restrict a lot, when I'm eating like 1,500 or something, I noticed that I eat probably like 23 grams or like 25 grams of fat. So 85 grams seems like a lot, especially for like, you know, my gallstones and such, but maybe that's how much I eat on a daily basis. So it's going to be very interesting to like track that and see how much I really am eating. So the next one is 100 grams of protein, which is a lot, but it's super easy to do. Like one chicken breast has like 20, Premier protein shake, which is only like, you know, what they tell me to do. And then like hundreds of people tell me I'm doing something wrong. It's just hard. It's hard to share your journey because everyone thinks that they have the right answer. And the right answer is my weight loss clinic. So I need to just keep listening to them and believe in them, because I know what they're telling me is the right thing, and I have to ignore the fear, ignore what I used to think about weight loss and all that, and just do what they tell me to do. So there is an app that my dietitian wants me to use to like calculate all of this. It's an app that she says that a lot of weight loss patients use, or weight loss surgery patients, especially after surgery. So she wants me to use it now beforehand. So I'm gonna do that, set my goals in there. I just really wanted to give that update because, you know, it was important to me that you guys know majority of this journey and the things that I need to do. It holds me accountable. There are other people out there who want to also get weight loss surgery, and I just feel like there's too much of the wrong thing out there, and not enough of like, this is the real journey, the real journey of someone who's trying to get it. If this isn't for a TV show, I ain't going to Mexico. This is just the long, real journey, and it's not as crazy restrictive right now. Okay, you guys, my desk is currently going down, so if that's what you hear, that's what you hear. Let's do a P.O. box moment. P.O. box time. Okay, so the first thing is this bag. Is there a litter? Yes, there is. So this is from Hannah. Home collection. Okay, so let's open what's in here. I already know based on her letter, but we're gonna surprise you guys. I'm actually so excited to see what this looks like. Aww. You know what is so crazy? that is like almost identical to this, but in a different color. Great minds think alike. So this is a rose quartz tree. I think this is so beautiful, and I honestly love rose quartz. So in here, the little pamphlet, it says that rose quartz is a stone of the heart, a crystal of unconditional love, tenderness, and healing. Aww, I love this. So I'm going to maneuver the rose quartz tree, and I'm going to set her up somewhere special. I'm gonna find her a little home, and then I will show you guys in my next video, because we're gonna find her a cute home and get her all situated. So thank you so much, Hannah. So next we have this little bag, a little bullet journal. All right, I love a bullet journal. And no letter, so I don't know who to thank, but someone sent me this really cute bullet journal. And if you guys know, bullet journal is just a bunch of dotted pages, but I love bullet journaling. And I think gifts like this is so sweet, because it's like you're taking something that I am passionate about and gifting me something involving that. That's super cute. So thank you to the person who sent this. I should have had the light on the whole time. Sorry. I don't even know if it made a difference or not. But the final thing we are going to do is we're going to, I've never stood up for myself, and it's like standing up for myself does make it seem like I'm ignoring the supporters, and I'm trying so hard not to, and that is why I'm trying to find different ways of communicating with you guys and all of this stuff. And that is one of the biggest reasons why I do segments like question of the day, or segments with, you know, the voice memos, being interviewed by you. Is I want to build a connection. That is why I love you guys sending me letters and messaging me on Instagram and all of this stuff. Like, I'm trying to build a connection with my audience and the people who do support me. And it is hard when there's so many people fighting against you. And I'm trying to find, sorry, it is emotional for me. I'm trying to find a balance. Sorry, I was fixing my bra. I'm trying really hard, and it's just, people weren't, you know, made to be critiqued by thousands. And I understand that this is like a choice that I made, being a YouTuber, but it's hard. It's very hard. And it's like, you only understand unless you've been in that situation. And it's just hard for thousands of people to be so against me and so rude. And I don't know. I'm trying to do my best, but just know that more than anything, I appreciate my supporters and the people who like see past all the BS and they're able to see my heart. One of the biggest reasons why I stay around. Okay, if I kept talking, I was about to bawl my eyes out. Let's do one more.
Queen, I love you so much. I've been watching you since 2018 probably, and I've honestly seen a lot of growth from you. So I just want to ask, how do you feel about it, and where do you see yourself in 10 years now that you've seen all of the progress that you have made over these years?
I'm emotional. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the question, and it means a lot to me that you've seen growth. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons why my channel is like in its flop era. And I'm okay with that, because I also see growth in myself. I'm not perfect, and there's a lot of growth I need to continue doing. And I'm proud of the growth I've made, because I go back and I look at some of my videos from years ago and I'm like, yikes on bikes. Like, and it's like it's not even things that I shared on YouTube as well, like private things. Like, I have grown a lot. Like, I'm 32, I'm gonna be 33 in December. Like, the person I was in my mid-20s is not the person that I am now, and I know that's hard for a lot of people to, you know, grasp onto. And a lot of people go through a lot of changes, especially around your early 30s and stuff. So yeah, I feel like I'm rambling, but where do I see myself in 10 years? I want to be the healthiest and happiest I've ever been. I hope to have a home. I hope to be married, happily, healthily married. And I really, really hope that I've adopted. God, why am I so emotional? Like, what is happening? Okay, wow. I've always dreamt of being a mom, and I kind of got that stolen from me when I got cancer, so that was hard. And it's like, there's so many criteria you have to make to adopt, which I understand, but I also don't at the same time, because like I feel like it's too strict to adopt but too lenient to foster. And there's like a lot of foster homes out there that are not good. They're abusive in every sort of way you can think of. Been there, done that. I was in foster care from 8 to 18, so I know how that goes. Obviously right now I would not adopt because of my weight. I would not be, like, as a YouTuber who's been doing this for a while, I still to this day get very shy and awkward, if you will, when they ask like, what do you do? I'm like, oh yeah, I make YouTube videos. I don't know, I just feel weird. I guess I naturally even giggle when I say that, because the person was like, why'd you laugh? I was like, I don't know, it's just weird. I don't know, I guess I just get a little bit embarrassed, but hi, your next upcoming best social media influencer here, Queen. I'm just kidding. I just thought that was funny, so I wanted to share that with you. So I'm a social media influencer as my career. I don't know, I'm just grateful for you guys. I don't want to share it enough, because sometimes it's just, I feel bombarded with sadness because people think I'm someone I'm not. But for those of you who see the real me and watch me in silence or message me and just are the sweetest, I appreciate you guys, like, truly. And you know what? I appreciate the haters. I appreciate your guys' views too. I just don't appreciate your comments, that's all. Or the harassment. Like, once it starts leaking into like personal life, it's like, really, calm down, folks. I feel like I was meant to be on YouTube, and I just feel so lucky, like, every single day that, like, I remember years ago, before like YouTube was my actual job, if anyone ever asked me, like, or if I'm filling out like a guided journal, which I love doing, if the question's like, what is your dream job or career, I would always say, I want to be a YouTuber. Like, to be able to pay my bills and just be my own boss, technically, because truly that's honestly the case. I am my own boss, you know, I get to choose my own hours, you know, and I love filming and editing, and I have met so many wonderful people. Like, my greatest friends that I have right now are because of YouTube. I don't want to get mushy-gushy, but I'm just like really grateful, like, truly, so thank you guys. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, so you guys know how my psychologist, wait, I'm hot, is on maternity leave. She hooks me up, so I'm not like without appointments, with another psychologist. This one's a male, and I have never, my whole life, like, I started going to therapy when I was literally 9 years old because I was put in foster care, whatever, but I've never had a male psychologist, like, and for me, I think because of my childhood and some things that have happened, unlocked. Something to think about. So if you guys remember my last vlog, I was deciding if I wanted to continue my 100 days of weighing through video, like I'm gonna do it regardless of my personal life. I figured I will continue it through video form as well, but I'm just not gonna talk about my binging I'm not going to talk about my medical stuff. I'm not going to talk about my doctors, nothing like that anymore, because I just don't feel comfortable at this point. But today was day 16, November 18th, 5:05.6. Hello. So it's not even my birthday yet, but Feline is insisting I open my birthday gift. So she was like, I want to see your reaction. So put your phone on the tripod. I'll be right back. She left and she shut the door. So yeah, my birthday's coming up. I'm gonna be 32. Oh my God. Literally in 5 weeks from now. My birthday's in 5 weeks, and she said, we need to do this now. I was wearing eyelashes, but I took them off. So I'm looking a little crusty busty. Me just waiting patiently. Can anyone else do this? I mean, obviously, a lot of you can, but